All right, I'm over here at the listing on Trail Drive. It is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with just over 3,400 square foot on a 1.3 acre lot. There's a 2-car garage attached to the main home, and then a very large RV / workshop area in the back. Completely paved up to the home, and the street itself is extremely quiet. It is a cul-de-sac, so you're really only going to get a few people here and there. This is the property itself. Overall, everything's in excellent condition. It was built in 2003, so you have dual pane windows all throughout, 11-foot ceilings, and other than maybe a different color of paint, there's really not much you need to do to this one. The lot does extend all the way down to the end of that cinder block wall. We'll view it better from the back, and that is the big garage, so it's completely private. You do have a 20-foot RV gate to get in. That is the 2-car garage attached to the home. But like I said, extremely clean. There's really nothing that you need to do upon getting into this one. All right, coming into the house, you've got kind of a strange little privacy wall. I'll get a better shot of it here shortly. But on the other side of that, you have the kitchen and the great room. Travertine throughout the majority of the house and carpet in the bedrooms. To the right of the front door, we have 2 bedrooms. All of the bedrooms are really good size. This one's probably about 13 foot by 15 foot, and it does have a private full bath. Like I said, 11-foot ceilings throughout. And then straight across, you've got another bedroom, no bathroom, and it is a little bit smaller, but still really good size. And you've got a relatively solid closet area as well. This is a better shot of that privacy wall. If you did not like it, it'd be pretty easy to yank out, but I think the idea is you put a little table there with some flowers or whatever you want to put on it. Otherwise, you can just take it down and have full access to the kitchen and everything else. We're gonna go over here first. We've got a couple more bedrooms over here. I think I said 4-bed, but I believe it's 5. Sorry about that. To the left of the front door, you have a huge bedroom here, probably about 15 foot by 15 foot. Big walk-in closet. You do have plantation shutters throughout as well. Really nice sized bedrooms. Coat closet. No, I lied. It is 4-bedroom. I apologize. This is one of the spare bathrooms. Just a shower. But they've done a pretty nice job. This has all been remodeled. It's another little linen closet area. And then this goes to the 2-car garage. You do have a little bit of workspace over here as well. What do we got right here? Huge water heater, water softener, and air handler. So this was to the left of the front door. Then that spills over into the kitchen, great room area. Gas fireplace. There's no natural gas to the property. They just have the big propane tanks out back. Appliances are dated. That should probably be updated in my opinion, but they're clean. And then we have, this is also to the right of the main entrance. You have a huge media room. Ceilings, once again, there's a little step down, but they're about 11-12 feet tall. Built-in speakers, tons of lights, and you have a little bar area over here. This room, I'd say probably about 25 foot by 25 foot, somewhere around there. don't believe you have a sink in here. So it's not an actual wet bar, but you do have a little mini fridge and all that. That's just another air handler. But you do have built-in speakers in here, so it's kind of the ideal media room. That's what they previously had it set up for. Nice large pantry off of the kitchen, which spills over into a laundry room. Once again, really good size. Both gas and electric for the dryer. You have a gas stub there. Right behind that wall is the front door. And then we've got the master bedroom. Once again, plantation shutters all throughout. Pretty good size. Got a little dual-sided fireplace here. Good size closet. Toilet. Linen closet. And a pretty solid shower. Now out back is where the fun begins. Alright, so you walk out to a good sized patio, and you've got really good views all throughout, mountain views all throughout. Really private backyard. There's not much traffic coming through here at all. To the right, you just have a giant grassy area. Spa, which may or may not work. And then just a big decking area. Pool looks pretty solid overall. It's a little bit dirty, but it looks like it's in pretty good condition. It does have a water feature, I just forgot to turn it on. And you've got a pretty cool little sit-in bar area here with a sunken outdoor kitchen. It doesn't look like they have an area set up for a built-in grill or anything, just kind of a wet bar, some refrigerators, and then you gotta put your own grill down there. And it did rain last night, and there's no rainwater whatsoever down there, so that drain does work properly. I'm gonna try and I'll go into the main yard to get a view of the mountains. There are two AC units. They both are a little bit older, but they look like they're in pretty solid condition. And this is all fenced off. You've got a volleyball court over here, horseshoes over here. Got a garden space over there. There's your propane tank. All right, so right there is obviously the RV garage. You have almost a panoramic view of the mountains from the back. It is extremely quiet back here. And you do have propane tanks back there as well. I don't know if that's for the house or the garage. I do not know. So you got a 20-foot RV gate here. There is no opener at this time, but I do see an electric outlet, so it would be relatively easy to install one, have one installed. And actually I have no idea what this thing was. I thought it was like a garden area, but maybe not, just a big sand pit, dirt pit. And once you come in off the main road, it is kind of a gravelly dirt substrate, but you can always obviously pave the area back here if you want something a little bit more stable. Tons of room though. I mean, you've got, I'd say you have at least 50 feet from the wall to the RV garage, so if you wanted to add another structure, that'd probably be an option. You just have to find out about water flow and all that. All right. So coming into the garage, got a little sink and just a toilet. And there are 2 rooms towards the back. I think basically just for storage. You do have a little AC unit in one of those rooms, and the whole thing is hooked up to a AC unit on the exterior, I believe, but I will double check that. Built-in cabinets. Actually, I think the AC unit is on the top, so I won't be able to check that out, but I'm almost certain that it is hooked up to an AC unit. Yeah, there's a thermostat right there. So basically just a little storage, a couple storage rooms. You do have some space under the stairs here as well. And I'd say you could comfortably fit, yeah, you could probably fit about 8 cars in here. Might be a little bit iffy with that built-in storage, but you have a ton of room in here. Get a better view from up here. And I don't know, there was something there at one point. There's some electric wires poking out. But that's the RV garage. Like I said, really good condition throughout the house, the garage, and everything else. Get one last view of the outside. You do have a 220 right there. Tons of outlets. I believe that is the only 220. And one last shot of the exterior. All right, if you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know.